Hello everyone, thanks for joining us. Uh, in previous videos, we spoke about FastAPI, couple of videos we have done, and now we will recap some of the features we discussed. And this video mainly focus on async and await keywords, understanding, and little bit of other important words which you need to know in FastAPI. And so we in previous video we wrote a very basic hello world FastAPI program, but without real FastAPI features. Now we will understand that crux of those keywords, and then in upcoming videos we will go for a more sample codes. Okay, let's get started. So this video, as we spoke about, it will majorly focus on some of the keywords, mainly async and await. Okay, so fast API key features recap. Key features we spoke about: performance. It is on par with Node.js and Go language, and thanks to async support. Type safety. It uses Python's type hints to ensure correctness at runtime. Data validation and automatic docs. Fast API auto generates Open API and Swagger documentation. Data validation. Pydantic provides fast data validation using Python data classes. Asynchronous support. It's a great for high performance applications. It uses async and await keywords for supporting the asynchronous support. Benefits of async in Python: it is faster for input output heavy tasks. Example: DB access, HTTP calls. Non blocking. It handles many tasks concurrently using a single thread. Async is not for CPU bound tasks. Instead of async, for a CPU bound task, use multiprocessing or multithreading.
FastAPI things to learn. Pydantic, a data validation parsing library that checks if incoming data is in the correct format. It uses Python type hints, int, str, etc. to define expected data types. Helps FastAPI automatically validate and parse request and response data. If if data is invalid, if raises clear error messages without extra code. ASGI Asynchronous Server Gateway Interface. It is specification for running asynchronous web apps in Python. Supports both synchronous and asynchronous requests. It is the successor to WSGI with better support for real-time features like WebSockets. Makes it easier to handle multiple users to tasks at the same time. Useful for high performances app. Async tells Python that the function can do time taking with tells Python that the function can do time taking work without stopping others. Await tells Python to wait here for the result, but let other work continue meanwhile. Thank you.
Understanding fast API. When you use async def in fast API or Python in general, it means the function is asynchronous and can pass, which means await, without blocking the main event loop. What happens inside the async def? If you call an input output operation like DB access, HTTP call, file read, and use await, the function pauses and let other work happen while it awaits. If you don't await anything, it is technically async but doesn't benefit the from the concurrency. Key concepts: the concept and meaning. Let's talk. Async def.
Defines an async function can contain await calls.
Await some async call.
Wait for the result for a non-blocking async operation like I/O.
Async without await.
Not useful will behave like a regular function.
FastAPI plus
Async.
async def.
FastAPI knows it's non-blocking, so it it schedules multiple requests efficiently.
Understanding FastAPI again, so it's continued. Is it like a thread? Not exactly a thread, but similar effect. Runs concurrently, not in parallel. On function pauses, another one function will start. All handled via event loop. No thread switching overhead. Async def defines an async route. Await awaits for a non-blocking task. Sync versus async in FastAPI. I will talk about feature sync def, async def, blocking sync def, yes.
Async def no.
Performance sync def slower under heavy input output.
Async def better for high I/O concurrency.
Use case sync def CPU heavy or simple logic.
Async def I/O heavy DP, HTTP, sleep, etc.
Async in Python. Async keyword makes a function as a asynchronous, allows it to run without blocking the main thread. Used with await to pause execution until a task completes. Example, input output API calls. Goal is efficiently handle multiple input output bounded tasks, example web requests, without multi-threading. Okay, this is a FastAPI official website if you want to learn more. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time.
Like, share, subscribe and comment in the channel. Let's talk in the description.
Bye.